to watch my mother launch her school board campaign. My mother is a woman of many different exceptional qualities, problem solving being one of her best. As a mother of 3, she has experience with many different kinds of problems, from throwing tantrums to helping her children finish 2-liter soda bottle rockets. We don't drink much soda. And helping your children finish last-minute projects. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce my mother, Dr. Darshana Patel, running for school board.
Well, that's kind of a tough act to follow, right? I'm thrilled to have all of you guys here today. I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedules. For the record, I am Darshana Patel, and I'm running for Poway Unified School District Board of Education. In the November ballot, there will be 2 seats that are open for election, and today I want to convince you to select me as one of those candidates. For those of you who have children in school or pay attention to the local news, you know that our district has been facing some serious management crises. Most recently, it was the inappropriate release of student information due to a records request. And furthermore, our board is distracted with some personnel issues like the paid leave of our superintendent and the attempted recall of one of our board of trustees. It's circumstances like these that are pulling attention, much needed attention of the board, away from matters that deal with our students directly. And in fact, it's pulling our attention away from the mission of our school district, which one of the sentences in the mission states, "We will achieve excellence in all we do," and that in bold, no less. But we all know PUSD has a proven reputation as an exemplary school district, serving its community with a high quality of education despite significant financial pressures. In fact, it's a solid reputation that brought us to PUSD in the first place from the Bay Area 6 years ago. We have 3 daughters in Park Village Elementary School. I have a 5th grader, a 3rd grader, and a kindergartner. My 5th grader is moving into middle school, so we'll soon see what drama comes out of that. Within PUSD boundaries, we ended up in PQ. And we ended up with PQ because I triangulated between the beach and a Trader Joe's and a Costco. And that just shows you how I think. I'm a scientist with project management skills. So my background is that I have a PhD in biophysics from UC Irvine. I have a Bachelor of Arts from Occidental College with a minor in religious studies. I've worked at the NIH with a pre-intramural research training award. And most recently I was at Genentech in the Bay Area for 8 years in research. So as you can see, with all this kind of experience, I enjoy a challenge, and I'm not afraid of a challenge. And I also enjoy working collaboratively with people from all different areas and backgrounds to solve a problem together. So it's with all this training and all this experience that I started thinking about how our outstanding quality of education in PUSD is reaching a point of inflection. Here's some reasons why I'm concerned about this point of inflection. There's a clear divided voice amongst the Board of Trustees, and that creates a lot of conflict for decision making. Our residents aren't getting a complete grasp of the rationale behind some of the board's actions. Some of our top level administration have retired, and many of our staff are reaching retirement age. And teachers need more guidance and resources as they incorporate the new Common Core or California state standards. So interestingly, the mission of the PUSD school district is that we will achieve excellence in all that we do. And essentially, that's also the motto that I live by. I've been serving our community since moving here 6 years ago with full dedication. I've been an effective leader on the Rancho Penasquitos Town Council, having been president for 2 years, serving as a Fiesta Chair, Education Chair, Web and Print Committee Chair, and Health and Safety Chair. I've served as VP of Legislation at Park Village Elementary School on the PTA, as the Science and Technology Director on the Foundation. I'm an elected member of our Planning Board, and I serve on the San Diego Police Department Police Captains Advisory Board. So all of these leadership positions that I've taken on have strengthened my skills in the areas of project management, team building, and budgets. Most importantly, though, all of these roles have shown me what a unifying force PUSD is within our community. And all of my roles is experience on the PTA, the foundation, school site council, that have guided me towards this goal of wanting to serve as your board of trustees, on your board of trustees. Through these roles, I've spoken with principals and teachers, I've worked with student volunteers, I've spoken with many parents regarding our finance, and I've written articles for the last 2 years on our school district's priorities in curriculum and budgets. And over the years, I've also attended several school board meetings, and I've seen the challenges that the mission for providing excellence in education faces. Now, I've shared with you how I'm qualified, how I'm dedicated, and how my intentions are trustworthy. But you might still be wondering what my priorities would be if I'm elected as your school board trustee. I've given this all some deep thought, and I don't mean the Jack Handy type. Here are the areas I'll focus on. First of all, excellence. Prioritizing education, staff, and finances. Our district has historically performed well based on a mutual respect for all aspects of the education system. PUSD not only provides a high quality of education for our over 32,000 students, but also is a responsible employer for thousands of employees within our community. There's probably a 1 degree of separation between you and someone who works for PUSD. We need to work cooperatively to ensure that this is a successful model for our children. Second area of focus is resources. I want to make sure there's a balance of resources between STEM, arts, so that makes STEAM, it's the new trendy thing, as well as whole child. Due to our current financial landscape, we must more effectively use the resources we have and to balance the education needs of all of our students. I will use a sensible approach to make sure our education resources are used wisely. And the third priority is advocacy. I'll look at opportunities for seeking funding outside of our traditional ways of building revenue. I'll explore ways of keeping lines of communication open and broadening our lines of communication, as well as working cooperatively with other community groups. My years of community service and school volunteerism have given me the right experience to put these pieces together. So most of you don't realize that I selected June 3rd as a good day to launch my campaign for a very specific reason. Today, my mom would have been 73 years old, but she passed away when she was 45. But in those 14 years that I had her as my mom, she was an absolute inspiration to me. My mom, as an immigrant, would tell me on a regular basis, you are American, you're born American. You can be anything you want to be, as long as you put in sincere effort. And so I've used her words to guide me through everything that I do, and I've coupled that interest in effort, that dedication to effort, with ability and planning. And I bring excellence to everything that I do. So here I am in front of you, my sense of civic duty, my problem-solving nature, and my scientific training, asking for you to work with me to elect me as your next Poway Unified School Board trustee. But don't leave so soon. I am looking for volunteers and donations. It takes more than conviction to win an election. So I would love to have you guys participate in my campaign. If you visit Patel4PUSD.wordpress.com, you can find ways that you can volunteer, donate, send me an email, collaborate, let's brainstorm. I've got some envelopes if you want to donate, or you can come talk to me and ask me any questions. Again, my name is Darshana Patel. I'm running for Poway School Board. Thank you.